Let's transform! And knowing is half the battle. Undercut! No. I am your father. So what did I think of her, Jackie? Oh, you get...
What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Masters of the Retroverse. I am your host, Adam, aka Bad Wolf, and with me, as usual, turn the sound back on, the man-at-arms himself. What's up, man?
What up, man? What's up? How you doing?
Oh my God! So so it's only taken us an hour and a half to get this all set up, but this is really cool. I'm super excited about this because this is our first live broadcast on YouTube. So we're doing video, and then you'll still be able to download the audio via iTunes or whatever you Android users use. Yeah, this is cool, man. How's it going? And your side froze up, but yeah, this is really cool, man. This is just kind of a sign of things to come for the Masters of the Retroverse podcast. David, Mr. Man-at-Arms, is back with us, and I'm hoping that he's gonna be full-time. You know, we'll have a full-time co-host, he and I, and I'm really hoping that maybe we can take this to the next level and do a weekly podcast as well. That'll be really cool. And once I lost him. So bear with me, guys. Here, I got to add him back in. Once he's done, whatever happened, I think he lost his network. He's been having some internet issues. So, but with this YouTube video, we will announce it on our Facebook page. So make sure that you go to our Facebook page, just search Master of the Retroverse. And here he's calling me now. Hey, you're live on the show. What happened?
So I got disconnected.
Okay.
The internet failed.
Internet failed? All right.
Yeah.
Well, do what you got to do to get it reset, and just hit me up when you reset. I'm just talking. So okay. Once you get it reset, I'll pull you back in. The show must go on. All right. Bye. Okay. So we're hoping that maybe we can move this to a weekly podcast. But what I was saying was go to our Facebook page, like the Facebook page, just search Masters of the Retroverse. He's back.
All right.
And we will be announcing when we're going to do the live stream, so you guys can join us. There's a little chat box there right next to the video. You guys can hop in and join the chat, and we'll all just kind of hang out and talk about all of our favorite retro stuff. So this is really cool. I mean, like I said, David's my new co-host, and we're gonna make this happen. You know, hopefully do a weekly podcast. That's kind of our goal. Once we get everything settled in and make sure that we're doing all this live stuff right, because we are new to it. You know, I've been podcasting for 4 or 5 years now, and pretty much everything I've been doing has been audio. You know, it's all been just audio podcast, and so this is new territory for us. But the nice thing about the video part is that when we get neat stuff like as you can see, some of my finds from my toy shows here, we'll be able to show them to you live. And we got something really cool tonight too for you on the video, for you YouTubers watching. David's going to do an unboxing of one of his new toys that he got. So that is super exciting.
Pretty exciting. Finishing up the horde, just saying.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
You got quite a collection going on there.
Yeah, a little while. I found some. I did get a little excessive on eBay. I did buy something that was way overpriced, but it was well needed. So,
well, that's the whole thing with collecting. Yeah. It's all about something is only as valuable as what somebody's willing to pay for it. So, there's some stuff that, yeah, we all have overpaid for stuff just because, oh my God, we got to have it. They have it right here and now. I can pick it up, or, where am I going to find another one? So, that's what it's all about. And I think I lost him again. But yeah, we're just working out the kinks here on this podcast. And this is what podcasting is all about, people. It's what it's all about right here. At times, you just want to throw your computer right out the fucking window. We've all been there. So, what's up, YouTube? I haven't even looked to see if we have any live people here yet. Let's see what we got. See if anybody's joined us. Probably not. And if you are on our YouTube, make sure that you subscribe and set your notifications. Turn those on so that way, whenever we schedule a live event, you'll get the notifications and you can join us. So, I guess real quick, I will talk about while he's getting his shit back together here. I don't know where he's at. Where is he? Oh well. Today is June 16th. We have a toy show. There he is. We have a toy show coming up.
Yeah.
July. I'm just talking about the Toy Man stuff here. Just kind of keep trying to keep it going while you're having network issues. July 9th, if you're in the St. Louis area, make sure that you go check out the Toy Man Toy Show. It is at the Machinist Hall in Bridgeton. For anybody in this area, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If for some reason you're passing through, go on Facebook and just look up Toy Man Toy Show. And you'll find all the information there, the address and all that stuff. It's a great place. Like, majority of the stuff that you see behind me, besides like the Transformers stuff, some of this He-Man stuff I got, actually that Castle Grayskull I picked up there. I mean, great prices. These guys are awesome. Actually, this is probably one of the best deals that I got. This X-Men, it's got 10 guys in it. It's the Toy Biz X-Men set, Mutant Hall of Fame.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I picked that thing up for like $20. And
yeah, I was looking at it the other day.
Yeah, normally they go for like $60 or $70, and if you think about it, like, I can get normally these guys at the toy show, if you buy each one individually, you're going to spend $10 a pop. So there's $100 worth of guys in there. But that's the type of stuff that they have there. Just tons of different vendors, all kinds of stuff, not just like toys like this. They got Hot Wheels. They got guys with baseball cards. They always have comic book artists, local and nationally known comic book artists there. It was really cool. The one time we went there with my son, and his art teacher was there, and he actually had a booth, and he was doing comic book characters, like drawing comic book characters, and it was really cool. I got a really neat drawing of Star-Lord that he made. So
Star-Lord.
Yeah. So that's the type of stuff that you find there. I mean, it's an awesome time. They have it every couple months there. So definitely, if you're in the area or you can get in the area, go check it out. And anybody that's familiar with Pixel Dan, he's there quite a bit. He's a big YouTube guy. He does a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle guys. He does a lot of He-Man guys. He does like toy reviews and stuff. So he's there quite a bit. I've talked to him a few times, and he's a great guy. So, didn't you say that there was?
Hit him up for me.
Oh yeah, dude, totally. It's funny. If you listen back on a few episodes ago, I had mentioned that I was going to try to get an interview with him, set it up, and I had it all set up. And then when I went there, I was having issues with my phone as far as like recording. I wanted to try to bring like a microphone or something I could plug into it so I can get better sound quality. And it wouldn't have done it justice. So I just told him, I said, hey man, next time I see you, let's get together and let's do just a 5 or 10 minute interview, just talk about what he does and all that stuff. So But what about you? You said there's a toy show. You said you got a show coming up or something soon?
Yeah. So I turned my video off. Connection keeps going weak, just to let you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that might help this out a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No. The Pixel Dan thing though, like I was looking at that Newcastle Grayskull. Well, it's not really new; it's newer. But his review, and I saw that, and yeah, that thing's amazing. You know.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That thing is really cool. It's way more intricate than what we've got here, you know?
Yeah. 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 Well, it stayed true. It stayed true to the original, the design of it. So like to have all those things and still have the pit, but he like he said in the video, if any of you guys get a chance to look at it, the dungeon does not go directly over the trapdoor. So
Mm.
so yeah, that's about the worst thing. Like that didn't cross over, obviously because they're working with a certain amount of space. But to have a 2-foot Castle Grayskull be pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, definitely. So
Yeah.
you are, as we mentioned in the last episode, you know, where we kind of just got to know you a little bit. You're a huge collector of He-Man, huge He-Man fan, all that stuff. What do you think about a lot of the reproductions, or I'm not gonna say reproductions, remakes of the He-Mans like
So
they've done over the years?
like so far, so all the 2000X stuff, like I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like that stuff. But now that they've come out with this classics line, like the Matty toy collection, like I like that collection. It's true. It's true to the original, right?
Yeah.
But they don't. They give you a lot more. Like you can be a lot more animated with your character. So like if you wanted He-Man to like step through a door, he could actually kind of hunch over and step through a door. You know, like you can actually
Okay.
like move your characters in the fashion that they were meant to move if you were actually like playing out, you know, like you're a kid again and playing out like what your guy would be doing, you know.
Right. So they
Especially
have more like the bend at the elbows, bend at the waist, stuff like
bend at the
that.
waist, bend at the mid torso. He-Man bends at the mid torso now, so
Wow, nice, yeah. I mean, I haven't really like looked too in depth into a lot of the He-Man stuff, but I mean they've been coming out with newer He-Man stuff for years and years, and you know I just never looked at it the same, and I guess to like the hardcore collectors, people that like just like He-Man for what it is, I guess could appreciate it. But for somebody like me, I don't really have the appreciation for those types of toys because those aren't the ones that I played with. You know, I played with the
yeah,
original
I get it.
ones. It's just more of a sentimental thing. So, you know, coming
Oh
from
yeah.
somebody like you who is a, you know, pretty hardcore collector, you know what, I just wanted to get your thoughts on all those.
Oh yeah. So I wouldn't say I'm like hardcore collector. Like I'm a sentimental collector. It's all the old stuff. I don't have any of the new stuff yet. I've just paid attention to the new stuff, and
Hmm.
and I like the tribute. Like I like the fact that they actually took the time to design He-Man and the other characters to look the same and act the same, and like what you would think they would have done in the '80s with the original characters that they can do today. You know what I mean?
Right.
The joints are better. The legs aren't falling off like our old stuff. Like,
They don't use
but they
rubber
look
bands to keep
exactly
the legs
right.
together.
Well, I don't know. I haven't had my hands on one yet, but
Yeah.
but as soon as I do, I will check. That's probably one of the first things I'll check. I'm pretty sure the waist is not gonna do the same thing because I noticed when I was looking at we were up in Raleigh this past weekend and I actually stopped by Crowman Toys. Little props out there, a little shout out, even though they probably don't know what this podcast is, but we will get them to know. Isn't that right, Adam? We'll get them to know. Um, they had a junkyard sale or junk lot sale or whatever, and they had like stuff in these boxes that they didn't even know what it was. And I actually walked away with $80 worth of unbelievable stuff. I got Castle Grayskull for my son for $5. So he never got a chance to play with that. I don't let him play with mine because it's up there or whatnot on my shelf, but I play with it now. So I kind of rambled off there. I apologize. I can't hear you.
Sorry. Yeah, no, you're fine. I have my mic muted. But that's one of the things that my son has actually been wanting was a Castle Grayskull, and I've just been waiting for the right one, come across the right one. Like like you said, if I could pick one up for like $10 or something, even if it's got missing pieces and the hinges are broke and all that stuff, that's fine. Because he's gonna play with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. But going back to the original question of the new characters versus the old characters, I believe that they are 100% accurate to the original, and they are a great tribute, and they're a great collection piece. That's why they're actually skyrocketing in price.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one guy that sells the newer Masters of the Universe figures at the toy show, and I'm looking at these things, and they have like the really nice red box, and like you open the front of it, and it's kind of like my Gambit here. I don't know if you can see it, where he's got you can see him through the plastic, and he opens up. You open up the lid to see. That's how it looks like the newer ones are. But I mean, I'm looking at these prices, and it's like, $30 or $40 per guy. And I'm just like,
okay,
man.
I'm gonna turn my camera on real quick.
Yeah.
And this is one of the ones I picked up, and then I'm gonna turn it off again.
Okay.
So I picked up the miniature figures. So like it came in this collective box, and
oh yeah.
Yeah. So if I back up, like the wings come out. And all that, it does the whole thing. Like you can set each character in the side there or whatnot. I got this for $20. So.
Oh wow, man, that's really cool. You got that?
So it folds. It's supposed to look like Castle Grayskull. This thing slides off all nice and easy, and you put it away, wrap it up in this paper, and stuff it in your box.
And that's a newer He-Man setup.
It is. It's the only new. I still haven't gotten He-Man because there's a certain He-Man I'm looking for. He's got to be right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Turn this off so I don't lose my connection.
Okay. So let me show you my. Hang on one second. This is the Battle Cat that I picked up from the toy show. Fully complete. It's in really good shape. All the markings and everything are clean. This is my original He-Man, but I ended up
from when you were a kid. Wait.
Yeah. From when I was a kid. Yeah, I mean you can see like his legs and stuff are just, the rubber bands are really worn. But the only way I could really display him was on the Battle Cat.
Yeah.
But I did pick up. I had the original vest, and then the sword is one that I picked up from a toy shop.
Power sword, yeah.
Yeah. But is this the one that you were talking about for your Battle Cat? Because you said that's one you're looking for. You're looking for specifically the one that came with the Battle Cat?
Right. So, well, no, not the one that came in the box. So when I speak that I want to find one that specifically that I want, it's if you notice when you look at a lot of these on eBay or wherever you're looking for them at, their arms and their chest are two different colors.
Okay, yeah.
So everyone I've noticed, it's like the price is a little higher, but like $80 is what I've seen, like $85 to get one that's so the body matches up, like the legs are the right color, the arms are the right color, the chest is the right color.
Okay. Oh, I got you. Yeah, because I'm looking at mine now, and like his chest is a little bit darker. I guess his arms and his legs are a little faded, but that's just from the plastic that they used, and it's aged over the years.
Yeah, or being outside playing with it, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it gets dirty, and you leave it out in the sun for a week, because you dropped him underneath the tree and forgot where you put him.
Because you forgot where you were playing.
Yeah. Yeah, and a week later you find him. He's been sitting out in the sun and the rain and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep my eyes out at the next toy show if I can. But
Yeah,
as
man.
far as the guy, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for him with the regular chest piece and then the power sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if I have to, just like I just want an auction for Skeletor. I got unbelievable $10, and I
Nice.
got him with his chest piece, the arm, the shoulder armor, and the groin protector. So
Hmm.
if you look on protectors, usually going for anywhere between $10 and $20, just for a little piece of plastic that protected his groin.
Really? Yeah. That little plastic piece that
Yeah.
like hangs down. Yeah. I'm trying to think of. No,
Yeah.
that one. The one I got doesn't have it. I think it might be in a
Yeah.
box downstairs. But wow, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's probably one of the pieces that people would most likely lose. I guess.
Yeah, because he rolls around and shit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So you got to get. I have those two pieces, but I need to pick up his shield, his sword, and his battle axe because he's the mirror image minus the groin protector of He-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget his staff too.
Yeah. Well, I have a staff. I had a staff with the. I got a staff with the battle armor for some reason. The guy put it with that one. I know he has a different. I think he has a different staff in the issue of the Skeletor with the battle armor.
Well, I wonder if that's the one that I got.
It's the
This one
the
here.
one with the horns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his standard staff. That's the one that's supposed
Okay.
to come with the regular Skeletor with pretty much everything that He-Man has.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah, he has an axe. He has the axe. He has a sword, and he has a shield.
Okay. Yeah, I need to dig around for that. I've got boxes of stuff, and that type of stuff just gets. It ends up being in the bottom of the tub or whatever you keep it in, and need to dig it out.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I am
Yeah.
looking for that. Hang on, let me grab it and I'll show you.
Okay.
And I know this is really doing the audio podcast justice, but so if you get a chance, make sure you go check out the YouTube video of this. But this here, have you seen one of these?
No, what is that?
Well, it's Skeletor's staff, and then
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like Skeletor's staff, but I haven't seen anything like that.
he makes. Let me see. I think the batteries are probably dead in it. And you can hear like when you swing it around, it makes noise, and he does that, that type of stuff. But I'm looking for the bottom piece though, because there's a piece that's supposed to stick out about this far to finish off the staff, and it just screws on, on the bottom.
Yeah.
And I've seen them on eBay, but they're wanting like $40 or $50, And I think I think they had some. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah.
I hear it.
And I found one. They actually there was a couple of people that had this complete in box, but they were asking like $100 for it. And I was like, I'd just like to see if I could find this, the piece on the bottom, just to complete it, because this was mine when I was a kid. And then I also had the power sword too. That was like,
really?
Yeah. It was. I mean, it was kind of cheesy, but it was almost like it was plastic, and it had electronics in it. It would make the noise when you swing it around. I think it even said like, "Oh, I have the power," And it was like a yellow. I think the sword part of it was yellow, and it would light up, which is basically just like a flashlight inside of it. You turn it on.
Yeah.
But I'd love to find another one of those too.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't have anything like that when I was a kid. I just had the damn He-Man. I had them like main characters.
Yeah. Well, my brother was
even know
big
they
into
made
GI
that stuff.
Joes, so
Yeah.
he was GI Joes, and I was more of the He-Man stuff.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
yeah, we just no, just over the years, I guess my dad would find something that he thought we would think was cool, and he'd get it for us,
Yeah.
So
Huh.
yeah.
I don't know. So, yeah, it's some pretty good stuff. So, what about them video games? Where are we sitting with that?
As far
I
as
don't know.
my collection,
Yeah.
so let me see if I can tilt you down here. I don't have a ton right now
You know,
sitting out, but I've got, I don't know, I've probably got 20 or 30 sitting here on the shelf.
okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Because I started kind of getting away from once I got all the NES games that like I had as a kid or I remember playing. I kind of quit collecting those and started going more towards the Sega games.
Yeah, you were saying that. I remember you.
I'm trying to think. The only one, oh, it's over there. The only one that I've got. It's not super rare, but it's complete in box. Really nice box is a Street Fighter 2010. And it wasn't really a game that I played, but it was one of those things that I came across at a toy show, and I thought it was really neat. And I don't think I ever even played the game before, but I just thought it was cool, so I bought it. Price is right.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy because, like, oh, I lost my mic. I apologize. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. My mic fell off. All right. But the first game I got was the no shit Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2 for Sega Genesis.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like the first thing I picked up, and it came with everything. Like I got the plastic case for it. It was a rental, I think, originally because it has a barcode on the game. And there's a little bit of water damage or somebody I don't know if like a 5-year-old chewed on the manual.
Mm-hmm.
But
nice.
But it's the first game I picked up.
For your collection, for like collectibles.
Yeah, for my Sega. Yeah, for the Sega stuff. I got a couple other games, Sonic Spinball, and some of the other. Yeah, but that's the only one I got in the case so far. Like 100% in the case. Yeah, it's not pretty, but I got it 100% in the case.
Yeah, I think I got Street Fighter 2 for the Sega, complete with case, and then I got this Maximum Carnage that I picked up a few months ago, complete with the case and booklet and everything. And I'm actually looking they make one that's got the red cartridge. They make a black and a red. I don't know what the difference is, but I'd like to get both of them just to have them, because it kind of goes along with all my Venom stuff that I got, all my Venom collectible crap that I got. So
yeah, I'm kind of nerding out on He-Man.
That's all right, man. We had this whole show kind of played out, but after all the crap that we went through to make this show happen, we're just, we're
rolling with
hang out and roll with it. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can talk video games and He-Man and X-Men and Transformers all night long.
Yeah, because I think, well, unlike our last one, like I had the guys, I had those one guys, but I like I said, I went up to Raleigh and I actually scored like 2 more vehicles and like 4 more guys, and my son got a couple guys. He got Prince Adam, but he didn't get him with his velvet tunic coat or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I could probably go on He-Man all night.
Well, you had said that you said you spent like $80 on
Yeah,
stuff you got.
yeah.
I mean, for buying that stuff from a store, like a brick and mortar, man, that's actually not bad.
Yeah, the guy was like, I'm gonna tell you, man. The people at Crowman Toys, like, he took care of me. He was like, as soon as I was like, how much was it? I grabbed Fisto. I got Fisto from him, 100% complete with the freaking comic.
Oh wow.
in the like I didn't get it in the package or anything, but it was in a Ziploc bag, and they had a piece of cardboard on the comic and all that shit, so it didn't bend. And I got him for like $15,
Dude, I can't stop thinking about the name Fisto.
Fisto.
it just it just sounds so dirty.
Fisto. I
What's your name?
Well, there's another one that's pretty dirty. How about Snout Spout?
Yeah. Fisto, dude. I bet he gets all the chicks.
Hell yeah, man.
Snout Spout.
Hell yeah, he does. Snout Spout. Stinkor. I bet you he picks up some chicks.
Oh, yeah. What do you think, Evelyn? What do you think she thinks? Old Stinko or Fisto.
Stinkor, she's fucking stuck on Skeletor, man.
Yeah,
that chick loves Skeletor. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I was watching, like, God, as we curve right back around to He-Man, dude. We can talk about He-Man all day.
Let's go.
And thinking about what's going on in the world, right? Like, I don't want to bring racism into the thing or whatever, but like 80s commercials were horribly racist.
What? Okay. What? Expand on that.
Expand on that. So anybody listening to this right now, like, why would you put like the commercial for Moss Man? Is the only time I ever saw an African American kid in a commercial for He-Man, and he came out of the shadows with it. He's like, "Oh, Moss Man." That was so horrible. Like, why would you?
Man,
like,
and the funny thing is, if you look at Moss Man, it looks like okay. And I'm not being racist at all.
His face does look.
If somebody were to play him on a like a live action show, it would have to be, a black man, just because it's just his facial features. Yeah, I get it.
I'll tell you right now who it'd be. It'd be Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah, perfect. Or
because I could see him being a smart ass character. You know what I mean? Like Jamie Foxx comedy, that smart ass comedy about him. Like I love his one liners. So
who was the guy on the big black guy on Green Mile?
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah. I could see him playing him too.
Okay. Yeah, but you gotta. I in my mind, I imagine Moss Man being funny.
You think so?
Like, yeah, I think like he's like a guy that has one-liners and like zingers and just hits you with them all day. Like they'd say like a lot, like there'd be some like drawn out thing, and then he'd come out with a one-liner, and he'd bring light into the situation. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's just how I see that character being.
Okay.
Another literal type guy would be what's the you sit there and say I'm a hardcore collector, and I should be able to be like, this is this guy, this is this guy, this is this guy.
Dude, okay.
That's a hardcore collector.
Well, let me just clarify, everybody listening, we are by no means like pros when it comes to anything retro toys. Like, I am the worst when it comes to remembering names of stuff, and I will come across as a complete dumbass when I'm talking about something that I probably know everything about, but names I am terrible with. So we are by no means like pros, at this. We're just fans.
Yeah. It's the guy with the fucking metal armor with the legs, and he jumps, and they used him to hit the door. Yeah, what was his name? I'm looking at him right now.
Ram Man or something.
Ram Man? Nah.
Yeah, it was Ram something.
Does that sound?
Yeah, hang on, let me look it up. He-Man. I don't know if I can spell He-Man right.
GTS.
Ram.
GTS.
Ram Man. Yeah, it's Ram Man.
On this. Ram Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've established his Ram Man. That guy seems like he'd be a straight up literal dude, kind of like that guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
He seems to me like he'd be an asshole. I mean, I think he'd just be a complete prick.
But literal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Literal.
Okay. Like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Like Drax, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I could see that. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
God, I can't wait for this movie to come out, man.
The He-Man one, I researched it. I gotta get your website because I just found a whole bunch of stuff about the writer, like you said.
Okay.
I didn't get a date per se anywhere.
I don't think they've released it. I mean, I still haven't heard anything else
2019,
about it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, with the movies, so I don't know. Oh, there was some He-Man stuff that I saw, right? It released it was a video game. God, where did I put that? I wish I knew where it was. It was like a 8-bit video game that had Castle Grayskull in it. Oh my gosh.
Really?
Find out. Yeah.
Well, there is a game that I have. Let me see if I can find it here. No, actually, I think I've got it on. It's on my Xbox 360. Or no, I think I got it on Xbox One. It's called Toy Box something. God, I can't think of what it's called. But it has He-Man in it, and you can play
really?
at Castle Grayskull. Yeah. All right, let me look this up. I haven't played it a lot. A good friend of mine played it a lot, and it's got like He-Man guys. It's got GI Joes. You can play as like all these
Oh my gosh.
old toy characters, but it's like a not an RPG. It's more like a tower defense kind of strategy game.
Okay.
I mean, it's a pretty cool game. I just never got
Yeah.
super into it. Xbox
I
One.
literally NES video game. Never mind. It's computer
Toy
animation.
Soldiers. Toy
It has
Soldiers.
He-Man on it. Yeah.
Yeah, look up
Toy Soldiers.
Yeah, Toy Soldiers War Chest. Yeah.
Toy Soldiers.
Yep. And I mean, it's a cheap game. You can pick it up for like $15, I think, off of Microsoft, or $20. It looks like off Microsoft Store. But if you're into those overhead games like that, you'd probably like it.
Yeah. Oh, it's second one in the thing. Second one in the queue. Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man. Like, yeah, it's got Ezio on there too. Oh my gosh, that brings up on. I'm gonna go straight up fandom on your ass right now.
It's got what? What is it?
Ezio's in there right now. Ezio's right next to He-Man in one of the pictures. Toy Soldiers War Chest Hall of Fame edition. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Assassin's Creed.
Ezio's right next to. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Assassin's Creed, man. Like that's what's up, dude? They're bringing it back to Egypt.
Oh yeah, the new one. I never got into Assassin's Creed.
Are you serious right
No,
now?
I never have, man.
Oh gosh. Dude, I have a collectible right here.
Hang on.
You see that?
Pull the video back up. No, hang on. I gotta pull the video back up. All right.
Boom.
What is that?
This is the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Like it was the special edition when you got the video game or whatever. My kid dressed up as Ezio, man. And if you want, I'll even put the pictures since you did me on the admin thing. I'll throw the picture of my kid in an Ezio costume that I made because I can sew a little bit. Yeah, whatever. But I've got this. I lost the key, but when you fucking turn, like it's one of those collectibles. I lost the key, but you put the key in and it pops up and it's got the Joker guy. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but
yeah.
That's like the Walking Dead special edition.
Yeah,
I think
Jack
it's
in the,
like season 4
Jack
where
in the box.
where you put the screwdriver, you shove the screwdriver in the zombie's eye to open him up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dude.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
You stop this before I lose you. I don't want to keep on coming back and forth the podcast, so it's easy just to do that.
No, that's all right, man. That's all right.
So, and with what's up?
No, I just kind of lost where we were at. We've been down many rabbit holes.
Man,
but that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't even know how long we've been.
Well, it's
going
all good.
before.
That's when it's good, when you're just rolling.
Yeah.
And people are leaving comments like these two guys. These two guys.
Right. Yeah. We're gonna get trolled so
Yes, sir.
bad on this show.
Whatever, dude. Fucking troll me. I don't care.
So I listen to, do you listen to the Completely Unnecessary podcast? I know I told you about it, but have you been listening to it at all?
I did when yeah. Well, I told you I got off work or whatever, and I had to sleep because I was doing that midnight to 08 shift for this field op that we've been doing with the Marines. But I listened to them today about the E3 show and all that stuff. Is that what you're talking about? You listen to the new one?
That was last
You
week.
haven't listened to it?
Well, no,
man. It just popped up.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is it was Thursday. Yeah. No, I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah. Yeah. So I listened to it today, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. There's some stuff that's questionable about what they get real technical in their talk. Like we're talking about DPIs and 4K screens.
Yeah, they are.
Like,
they are
the X
when it comes to that type of stuff.
Introducing the Xbox One X.
yeah. They get a little extreme for my taste sometimes on some of that stuff. And then whenever Pat and Ian start talking about like wrestling stuff, I just usually fast forward because I don't give two shits about it. But no, yeah. I mean those guys, man. If there's ever anybody that was like super smart about retro video games, it's those guys. They're like gods when it comes to that type of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
But they do get a little carried away with it sometimes. But so they were talking about, I think on the last episode, and I don't want to like piggyback on their show, but it was just something that they were talking about that really got me thinking. And so when you buy retro video games, like Nintendo games, Sega games, stuff like that, if they have been relabeled, what's your thoughts on that? Like, okay, let's say you bought what's one video game that you're looking for right now?
So one video game that I'm looking for right now would be what the hell is the name of the Goonies on NES.
Oh, wow, okay.
Kind of leaking some information there, but you're like, whoa, why are you looking for that? Because we go back into the sentimental. Can you hear me still?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
So let's say that you found a Goonies and for whatever reason it's been relabeled. Because I've seen NES games especially that the labels have been ripped off. There's one guy that I buy a lot of my video games from that he's got a couple of NES games that he's got up there, and he's got a pretty good price tag on them too. But the labels are ripped off. Yeah. And I'll ask him, like, what is this? Oh, that's so and so. Like, oh, okay. So if you let's say if you came across a Goonies game, would you not buy it because it was relabeled? Or let's say that there was one that the label was ripped off one, and there was another one that it was relabeled. Would you buy? Would that prevent you from buying it? And do you feel that would decrease the value of that game any?
No, because we were talking earlier. We're buying these games for sentimental value. You hear me?
Right, to play.
Yeah, to play, to look at, to remember. Like, okay, now if I want to sit back there and buy one for no shit, like hardcore collection, I'm sticking it in a box, like airtight box, and I'm going to put it up on a shelf. And I'm just going to look at it, like that's two totally different genres in my eyes. It's relabeled. Fuck it. I'm going to be sticking it in a box, ripping that label off. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's gonna get scratched up. It's gonna get messed up, and yeah, I'm buying the game to use the game.
Right. So I guess it kind of breaks that into two categories. You've got people that are hardcore collectors that they're going to buy those games, they're going to put them on a shelf. They're not going to play them. They're going to play an emulator on their computer instead. And you've got people like us that we buy the games because we want to play them. So if I came across if I came across the same game that was relabeled and one that the label was ripped off, I would rather pay the money to have that relabeled one just so that way I know what it is. Like, I don't care if it's relabeled.
Yeah.
You know, if they're trying to pass it off as like this thing is 100% original, pristine,
That's when
blah,
it's
blah,
you cross the
then,
line.
right, then it's a problem. But I just don't see the
Yeah.
issue. You know, it's like restoring an old car. And this was something that they had actually brought up. You know, it's like, well, you know, this guy said that, you know, well, you restore an old car. You know, okay, well, there's it's kind of the same thing but different. You know, it's like as long as you're using, you know, original style parts when you restore, because I've restored cars before, and as long as you're using original style parts, and the customer and the like you sell it and they know it's restored, you're not trying to sell this as a one owner all original, you know, then who cares? Now would the original go for a little bit more if it was in good shape? Yeah. But I would almost rather have a restored car, because then, you know, if I had something that was all original one owner and I spent a fortune for it, I'm not going to take it out and drive it. You know, I'm going to keep this thing in my garage because I don't want to take it out and get it wrecked or get it scratched up.
Once a year on a Sunday that nobody goes out.
Exactly. Yeah. 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 So, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of they were really harping on these guys that are like, you know, recreating these labels and relabeling these games and stuff like that. And I just kind of felt like they were a little hard on them.
Yeah.
But then again, I get where
because I think I think they're more the. Did I just lose you with? Okay.
No, I'm here.
I think they're more of the straight up collector type. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're definitely the hardcore. I mean, I think Pat has. I think he literally has every NES game produced.
Yeah. Gotta have nice and having all that sponsorship money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't even think he works. I think that's all he does is he does the podcast and he gets all his money from YouTube.
I don't even think he leaves his room because he orders Blue Apron so much.
Blue Apron and burritos, yeah.
Oh shit! I just gave them a plug. My bad.
Pay us, suckers.
They pay us. That's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
They're paying for our listeners.
I wish they would.
Yeah.
We are looking for sponsorships. If anybody out there owns a toy store or retro video game store, and we'll be glad to hook them up. You know, hit us up. You know, you can find us on Facebook, like I mentioned before. Just search Masters of the Retroverse. You can email us. We're at MOTretroverse@gmail.com. So you can send us an email and hit us up. We'll be glad to add you as a sponsor to the Masters of the Retroverse show.
Yeah. So. We got I'm gonna hit up some of these categories. You want to get into the arcade piece, like the old classic arcades?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, so me and my wife, we took a trip not too long ago. I want to say maybe a month and a half or so ago, and we went to Florida to see some friends and whatnot. We stopped at Daytona Beach and stuff like that, and we were actually so I wanted to stop at some antique stores because you never know what you're going to find in an antique store. We ended up stopping in a few of those places, but I did park the car. And when I parked the car, I looked up and I saw this thing, and they're like, new to Daytona Beach, blah, blah, blah. Arcade Museum. This thing was friggin' awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. So, like, you walk in, and it felt just like it felt like you were walking into the 80s, man. It was like all the greats, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And to see all this stuff, there's a little history of there's little plaques with the history of the game and stuff like that. And like they had ones you couldn't touch, but they actually had ones you could play as well. So,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it costs like $5 to get in.
So that's actually making a comeback. You know, we were talking about that a little bit. the retro video games. I think it's really cool what they're doing with it. It's kind of a gimmick, but it's a good gimmick. You know, it's a good way to get people in the door. And I wish they had something like that around here.
Yeah.
I think they call them like barcades or something like that. You know, where it's like a bar, but they
Barcades.
have dude. I mean, they've got because I mean, think about
That'd
it.
be
All the
sweet,
people
but
that played those games back in the day are our age. So you know, like, how cool
yeah.
is it to go and hang out with your friends at a bar and play, you know, Spaced Invaders or something? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Or Frogger, or
Yeah.
Pac-Man, or you know. Yeah, I get it. I get it, but like that's when the hardcore collect. It's like, get your fucking drink off of my video game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
Well,
that. Like
luckily, I
I'd
mean,
lose my mind.
yeah. Well, but if you look at the way most of the retro consoles or well, I guess you call them arcade machines are made, is they don't really have a flat surface, I guess, to set your drink.
Yeah.
So
Well, they can be flat, but they also have that slant to them. So, and especially somebody's been drinking for a while. Like, I don't mean to bring down this part of the podcast, but like, that's where I don't want something falling over, and those buttons aren't like water resistant, so i.e.
no.
drink resistant. So
Yeah,
they're
no,
gonna.
absolutely.
So,
But I mean, you know,
you'd have to have.
a lot of those video games, though, a lot of those arcade machines now have been updated, you know, with like current CPUs and motherboards and stuff. They don't have, you know, the huge motherboards inside where with all the resistors and thermistors and all that stuff, you know. So I would think that a lot of them have been updated.
Yeah, but you still get the ones where. Hold on, sorry, my son's handing me something. You still get the ones where so the button actually, you know, has electrodes in it or whatnot, and it messes stuff up. So I just don't want that button to get stuck, you know, and not work.
Yeah.
Electrodes. That's the word of the day.
Electrodes. That's the Pee Wee Herman magic word. We're all gonna scream.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about that. We got what is it? The mail person coming later too, right?
Yeah. The king of cartoons is coming.
The king of cartoons. Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah, but I mean that's really cool. I'm gonna have to start doing some more searching and see if they have anything like that around here, because I would love to go. I would love to do that, man. It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what's made. Talking about the arcades kind of made me think of this. There's a show that I've been watching on Hulu called Dimension 404. I don't know if you got Hulu or not.
We do. I need to.
Okay, you gotta look up this show. You gotta watch this.
Dimension
it's really cool.
404. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, because it's kind of like a modern day Twilight Zone, kind of. And one of the
so like what? Like mirrors, dark mirrors, or whatever that
kind of like Black Mirrors, but not that
Black
dark.
Mirror.
It's more campy, really, than like Black Mirror. You know, it's not that serious. But the one episode that was based in like the early 80s, early to mid 80s, I guess, and it was, you know, it was all about this arcade basically, and I don't know, it just made me think of that. I don't want to explain it because I don't want to spoil it. But I think it was called.
Yeah, I get it.
I forgot what episode it was. It was like episode 5, I think it was. But yeah, you definitely got to check it out. Have you ever heard of Rocket Jump? It's like they started off on YouTube, and they were like a special effects company, and they started off on YouTube making like these short films, you know, 5-10 minutes long, and then they got their own show on Hulu where they would create an episode of a show or create like this short movie or something like that, and they kind of showed how they did it, and then they showed the movie, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
Well, Rocket Jump does all the, like, I guess they teamed up with Hulu to do this show, Dimension 404, and so like the special effects are really good, and they've got some name, like, you know, high name celebrity people on it too.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool. You gotta check it out. So that's kind of my my recommendation for this week.
That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like so they do like a video editing and they show you exactly what they do.
Well, on
How
the
they-
Rocket Jump show, on the Dimension
Yeah.
404, they don't. It's just like a
Oh,
straight
okay.
episode,
Okay.
and each episode is a completely different story. So
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. So do they have like reference to video games and stuff like that, or no?
yes, some. Like the one episode, well, the episode I was talking about, yeah, it was like very, very like arcade driven, very a lot of like Frogger, like it shows them playing Frogger and stuff like that.
It's not
and
like
this
a
guy-
Kung Fu Fury.
No, not that campy, not that campy. But
Come on,
still,
man.
still
Come
one
on.
of my favorite movies yet. I need to watch that again. I might watch
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You need to. Like, I love that movie. Like, I saw that, and when I heard you talk about it on your podcast on was the other one your 8-bit fandom, right? Is that what you talked on? Or was it this one?
No, it was the other one. Yeah.
It was okay. So, yeah, when I heard you say that movie, I was like, I had to rewind it and I had to catch it. I was like, are you serious right now? Are you playing with me? I was like, this has got to be the most awesome thing ever. Because when I saw that, I instantly fell in love with that. Like that just
It's
like
so awesome.
it's like Johnny Bravo. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he has the glasses and the thing around his head. And like the Michael Jackson coat, the old Thriller coat.
Yeah. Well, any of our listeners, they haven't heard me talk about this this movie. You got to check it out. It's on Netflix. It's one of those kind of hidden gems. It's only like 30 minutes long, 40 minutes long.
29 minutes.
Okay.
29.
Yeah. So it's really short. But it's so good. It's so just way out there. I mean, it has every 80s reference like you could imagine. Like anything that was like 80s movies is in this.
Yeah.
It's just
Like the car.
Yeah, oh yeah, God, yeah. That was one of my favorite scenes is right at the beginning when the cop rolls up and he's yelling at those guys and he slides a skateboard underneath the car and he kicks the end of it and the car goes flying up in the air.
Like he's superhuman.
Yeah. It's so good. So
the
good.
plot is so horrible. It's so good.
It is. And I'm really excited for Kung Fury 2.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard anything on that?
No, No, I haven't really looked into it since we did that episode.
Oh, okay. What you got there?
What's that?
I just saw you drinking something.
Oh, I'm
good.
drinking lemonade and vodka.
Aha!
Mm-hmm.
You're in Missouri. I'm in the South. We call it a firefly. I'm
You call it a
drinking.
firefly?
No.
Oh.
I'm in the South, so we call it a firefly. It's sweet tea and vodka.
Oh yeah, that's good. I like to take. So I drink American honey, and
Okay, Kid Rock, right? Okay.
You mix that with iced tea. It doesn't even have to be sweet, but you mix that with iced tea, and that's the best drink in the world, man. It's so good.
Yeah. If we have little kids that listen to us, we probably stop talking about this.
Yeah. cover your ears, kids. I usually drink Jamison. That's like my drink of choice lately.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any Coke. I didn't really have anything to drink with it, so I was like, hell, I'll just make a lemonade and vodka.
I was outlawed from Jamison for a long time from my wife.
Did you get a little rowdy on it one night?
Oh, I get rowdy. I ran down. Disclaimer: the next 10 seconds is going to be pretty volatile.
Cover your ears, kids.
So St. Patty's Day 2006, we downed like maybe 2 or 3 bottles of Jameson. I had a kilt on, and we went to this little establishment called Big Helen's. It was a dirt biker bar because we couldn't get into Molly Bloom's because it was the Irish bar and it was St. Patty's Day. I ended up flipping over a concrete bench and it fell into a Mercedes. This is in Southern California, mind you.
Oh my God.
And I ran down the I-5 in flip-flops and a kilt.
Oh my God. In California, yeah, the I-5 is like a super busy highway.
Yep. It was pretty fun.
You weren't on the news, like the 5 o'clock news that night, were you?
No, luckily we're so south of LA. I'm good with that. There was no ghetto birds hunting me
Oh
down.
my god, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. Okay, that's
Good
enough of that.
times. Good times. Everybody's got those stories.
Oh yeah. I'm cutting pallet on a table saw. Oh god.
I don't usually get too crazy about. I don't usually
Yeah.
get crazy when I get to drinking too much. I just kind of.
I don't anymore.
I get super friendly, I guess, when I get drinking. That's it, you know.
I articulate better and I tell better stories.
Oh, not me. No, I'm terrible. I'm a terrible storyteller anyway, as it is. But yeah, when I get to drinking, no, because I'll go on and on for like an hour about something. You'll have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't even going to be able to drink tonight, if you can remember, because I wasn't going to have to go to work. But now I'm drinking.
Now you're drinking.
So we've covered some arcades and all that stuff. What's some other good things from the 80s you remember? Movie theaters?
Yeah, movie theaters. Like, okay, so getting back on the arcades. You know, when I started going to the arcades, they were more like I was probably like preteens, you know. So like the Frogger and all those games were kind of out. It was more like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade game, stuff like that. Like the Terminator
Yeah.
game where you had the gun and shot, you know, you shoot it up and all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
metal like Uzi.
Yeah. And
And
then
it shook. It shook. You're like, oh my god.
oh yeah. But like I remember you know, the arcades in the malls, you know, I guess by the time that I hit the arcade age, it wasn't, you know, all the like brick and mortar store arcades were kind of gone.
Mm-hmm.
It was more of like the bowling alley arcades and the arcades in the mall. That was a big thing for us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they had some really cool stuff, man.
It was unbelievable. A little quick excerpt here. We had this awesome place in the mall. Awesome place in the mall. It was called Bumpers, Northtown Mall, Spokane, Washington.
All right.
So you went down these escalators. Like the food court was at the top level, the bottom level, like the mid level was like there were some jewelers, little ice cream shop or whatever. The phones in the bathroom were over there. And then he went down another set of escalators. Well, in the old mall, like from the 80s, originally down there was like DJ Sound City, like where you used to get your CDs and all that stuff at.
Uh-huh.
A couple other places, the Carousel. They had a carousel down there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember the I mean, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, all the malls in the 80s had like carousels and cool crap like that. But so you went down there though, like there's this whole little banquet area around the back. And I'm telling you right now, like if you think about it, like Bumpers was the size of, let me see, you're in the Midwest, so Sears, like the base of Sears, like how big that was.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Plus a little bit more, just a little bit more room. We had, no kidding, like so much room. Like they had big stand-up arcades. They had like 2 or 3, maybe even 4, like projector screen video games, like for like Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Clay Fighters, all those big fighter games, you know.
Yeah.
They had all that. And then on the back side of it, there was this like you had it was all blacked out, but it was a golf course, a miniature golf course with black lights and stuff like that. And like we had water down there and had water features. It was like, and this is in the basement of Northtown Mall. So like this was pretty cool. And in the center of it all was like this little island. One side was for little kiddies or whatever like that. And then Friday nights or whatever, way back in the early 90s, they actually served beer there, and there were pool tables and stuff. There were four or 6, I can't remember exactly, but there are pool tables, and like you could play pool or whatever. And then we got this there was a little dance club down there at one time called the Danger Zone, the D Zone.
Nice.
I remember that. I remember that.
The D
But
zone.
yeah, this like the D Zone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
it wasn't open very long, mind you. But yeah, but so I went back to Spokane in 2006, no, 15, September of 2015, right after I came back from my last deployment in the Marine Corps. I brought my wife and kids to Northtown Mall, like, oh man, we can go have Brucci's. Brucci's wasn't there. I was like, are you serious? I want a Philly cheesesteak. And and then I was like, all right, we can go down and see bumpers, play video games and some miniature golf. They had the whole floor concreted in. Like,
Oh, really?
the escalator was gone. Everything was gone. I was like,
They
oh
just
my goodness.
covered it up. This
They
never happened.
They erased it from history.
Wow.
Like, so many drug deals and crap. That place is probably horrible.
Yeah, well,
really,
that's kind of what
liked
the
it.
malls turned into, man. They all turned into
Yeah.
like just bad areas, and people quit going, and it was unsafe for you to go drop your 13, 14-year-old kid off the mall on a Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah.
And the malls are gone now. I mean, they're pretty much gone. There's a really cool video. There's a mall up in like North St. Louis County, where I grew up, and it was our stomping ground when we were like preteens, and it's been abandoned for probably 15 years at least, probably. And somebody went in there. They had permission. They went in there with a drone, and they basically flew the drone through this mall, and it was really creepy, dude. It looked like something out of an apocalypse movie, because everything was just overgrown and everything was just empty, and it was just eerie looking. But it's really
like The Last of Us.
Yeah. It was just like there was still like some pretty cool stuff in there, like displays and stuff in there. I'm like, oh my god, I'd love to get in there and have some of these displays.
Yeah, like they just got up and left, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they closed down pretty quick.
Yeah.
Well, because you start getting shootings and stuff in places like that, and then all the stores just all the big stores especially pick up and leave. Like J.C. Penney's was in there, Sears was in there, Dillard's was in there, and all those stores pick up and leave.
Yeah.
And then once those are gone, it's once the big stores are gone, all the little ones just kind of follow suit because they're not getting any traffic through there.
Yeah. That's why the saying always goes, we can't have anything nice.
I know. You get ruined. People ruin shit for everybody else.
Yeah. Stupid.
Yep.
Oh no, man.
But yeah, I mean that's a shame too. Now all these malls are like outside malls, like outlet malls and stuff, where everything's outside. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. The what's the word for that?
What, for like the outside malls?
Yeah, there's an outside mall word and I can't remember it, but
I don't know.
Strip mall? No.
Well, kind of. I guess it kind of is.
Yeah.
Kind of
There's like an actual thing to it, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Like, unless you know what you want, like I'll be honest with you, I do a lot of my shopping online.
I do too.
Now.
I do too.
It's just so much easier not to deal with all the.
Oh my god! I mean, the last two or three years, since I think we got our Amazon Prime, 2-3 years ago, and since then, like we do all of our Christmas shopping online. It's just so much easier. Just order it to the house, and you're done. You don't have to go around hunting around. And the prices are better too. Now, don't get me wrong. I love supporting my local shops, but like the only other place you can get a lot of that stuff is Walmart, Target, Best Buy, those places, and they're not really local. They're conglomerates. So, but like the hardware stores and stuff like that, I like to try to keep it local.
Speaking of buying and stuff, you want me to open this box yet?
Oh yeah. So tell everybody about what you got here. We're gonna do a live unboxing of David's new toy tonight.
Action figure.
Action figure. That's right. Not toys.
So yeah, it's toys. It's all good. But so I've been focusing on one part of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Yeah, it's a little unorthodox to start with this one because this part of the galaxy or the universe started a little bit later after He-Man and stuff like that. But like, I picked up Hordak instantly. If anybody knows who the Masters of the Universe and the Horde is, Hordak is the leader of the Horde, and there are 4 main characters of the Horde. There's Hordak, Leech, Grizzlor, and hopefully our new one that came in his box. So we got this. We picked it up on eBay, and straight up opening it up.
I hope it's a brick.
It is eBay. It could just be like a picture of him for all we know.
Right.
It's kind of light. So
The box even says
so
eBay.
the last, yeah, the box even says eBay. But so we got this box here, and I just cut all the major seals, and it stinks.
Stinkor?
It came from somebody's garage. I feel stinkor. I feel a leg.
Nice.
Mantenna.
Wow. He looks like it's pretty good shape too. Oh wow. The bug eyes even work. That's awesome, dude.
His legs are pretty good. They're not too messed up. His waist is
A little
acceptable.
loose. Yeah.
A little loose,
But the colors and everything look great, man. It's nice and shiny and
yeah. See if he stands.
Yeah.
Hands.
Nice.
Put his arm forward so his weight's distributed correctly. But yeah, so right there, Mantenna finishes my Horde. Now I have all 4. Now the next goal for the Horde is the Fright Zone.
The Fright Zone. I'm not
The
familiar with
Fright Zone will be a little bit more difficult to accomplish, i.e. because of the puppet. The puppet is elusive as hell because over time the plastic on the snake part of the puppet like just deteriorates and they fall apart. So there's even like one he's like, yeah, I didn't even take it out of the box, and like he says this is the first time he took it out of the box, and like the puppet is in literally pieces. So
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at a picture of it now. It's like that swamp.
snake. It's like a big snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got like a
So when they
prison thing next to the snake. Yeah.
Yep, that's where Skeletor actually goes, because in the original release of the Fright Zone, or what? Not even the Fright Zone, of the Horde, because there's only 4 characters in the original Horde. 4. The 5th one we can talk about here in a second, but the 4 are Hordak, Grizzlor, Leech, which you see a ton of leeches stuck like in displays at toy stores or whatever that have secondhand like toys. I'll show you Leech here in a second, but like they have a literal line of like 10 or 15 leeches. Like I guess that one was really popular, so they sold like a ton of them. But I don't know why. You know what I'm talking about? Leech, the green one.
Yeah, I had him. He had the suction cup hands.
And and you can the little back piece. You can spray the water out of his mouth. And then Mantenna. Mantenna was the last one. And then shortly after that commercial released with them, and Skeletor's like, "Hey, buddy, are you gonna be part of my team?" And then he's like, "Hordak bows down to no man." Blah blah blah. Like Skeletor runs off. Like the guys playing with the toys, like make Skeletor run off. But the next character to be released to the Horde before they like started doing the robots and all the crazy stuff with the Horde, and then you got the Ski Tour and some other guys. But Modulok, the guy that has like a million pieces to him, so you can like he has two heads and like he looks like an ant, but like there's a whole bunch of other stuff. So,
Yeah, the guy with two heads. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You looking him up right now?
No. I just remember him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Leech is the guy you can pick up like anywhere. You pick this guy up. He's got his little button on the back here. He squirts water out of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, he's in pretty good shape too.
Yeah. He doesn't stick too well to glass like he's supposed to with his hands, and I don't have his crossbow because supposedly he has a crossbow too. So I did. Yeah, I got Hordak the other day. Pretty excited about finishing this up. Now Hordak, I actually have the cape with Hordak.
Oh yeah.
And all that. Still need his white. He has a white crossbow, so I need to get his white crossbow.
Make up a list of all the ones that you're looking for, of all the stuff, like even like the little weapons and stuff, and send it to me so I can keep an eye out at these toy shows for that. Because there's tons of vendors that have like buckets of just loose He-Man characters for like they'll sell them for like three for $10 or something. But they'll have tubs of just the weapons. So any of that stuff you're looking for, let me know.
Right. Yeah, for sure. So like I told you, I was going to go to my high school reunion, the 20-year. That's probably not going to happen due to operational tempo, is what we'd like to call it. And there's only a certain amount of us for a certain amount of hours that need to be worked. So
oh man,
I will still take leave. Well, not leave. It's like vacation time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably make it about as far as you. I might take Dana to Colorado or something. I can take about a week, I think, is what I can get away with.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to take 2 weeks. I can't go back to Washington. I really want to go back there, but I don't know. Paid for my dinner and all that stuff, but whatever, they can keep it. They need the help to pay for decorations and food, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks, man. Yeah, if you can make it out this way though, around toy show time, that would be awesome.
Well, yeah, I already kind of Googled it out. Like, you're actually, I think it was 13 or 14 hours for me.
Yeah.
So, trip.
Ain't too bad.
So we can come out of that with me, hit up one of these toy shows up this next weekend. Or this. Actually, I think it's going on right now. What's the date there? Yeah. Today's the last damn day. Wow.
Of what?
Oh, the toy show. No.
Oh, okay.
No. So that's July 14th to 16th. We have, so here in North Carolina, as long as you let me say it. I don't, you know how it is. The Raleigh SuperCon is what it's called. Raleigh's comic book, animation, video game, cosplay, sci-fi, and pop culture convention. They're actually going to have some big TV and movie stars there.
Oh, that's cool.
So, Karen Gillian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Michael Rourke.
You know who Karen Gillian is?
No.
She is she is one of the companions off Doctor Who.
Okay.
One of my favorite companions, by the way.
I do know who Michael Rooker is.
Michael Rooker? Michael Rooker.
Rooker.
Rooker, yeah.
Yeah, Rooker.
Yeah, from Walking Dead. And he was
Yeah.
And
then on your thing. Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh,
and then that's what the picture is, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, nice.
Like, how can you not know? Like, all right, and then LeVar Burton, which I think he makes it to every con ever.
Yeah, he's not doing anything else. I mean, he's not doing Reading Rainbow anymore.
or Star Trek.
Or Star Trek, yeah.
Gatton Matarazzo,
I don't know
Stranger
who that
Things
is.
kid.
Oh,
The
okay.
funny
Yeah.
one from Stranger. Yeah, Caleb McLaughlin, Stranger.
That's cool.
You don't want to pay.
And who?
And then Ric Flair.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Jason Mewes. So Jay from Silent Bob.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Brian O'Halloran from
Sounds
Clerks.
familiar. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Joey Lauren Adams.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manu Bennett. Manu Bennett.
I don't know who that is.
He looks like a Conan guy or whatever. And then we have Barry Allen's dad,
Oh, the original Flash.
John Wesley Shipp.
Oh, that's cool. The original Flash.
Yep. Then there's the guy who's not doing anything either. Showed a little cameo in a movie that just came out called Power Rangers. Jason David Frank.
Okay.
Yeah. Tony Todd mentioning. The other ones, there's a whole bunch of others. There's some animation guests. There's some guys who do some comics. Comic book guests. Jim Shooter, Neil Adams, David Boyd.
Hmm.
This it's actually gonna be a pretty big one, I guess. So
Did you say that was this
I
weekend?
don't know. It's gonna be July
Oh.
14 through 16 in Raleigh SuperCon. Raleigh College. It's gonna be actually at. Let's see here. Well, there's a thing you can go to if you want to look it up. So www.raleighsupercon.com. Needed .raleighsupercon.com will tell you everything you need to know.
Man, that would be worth the trip just to see Karen Gillian.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, dude. She's
Yeah.
Scottish or Irish redhead. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. There's a picture of her.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Let's see here. I don't know if
Yeah,
I can
she was-
show it on this, but there.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, man, no problem. You get that mental image.
Oh yeah. Well, that's cool, man. Yeah, that'd be a good time. That'd be awesome if we could make it out there.
Yeah. Well, if you can come out here, that'd be cool, man. But I'm about 2 hours away from Raleigh, so
That's not too bad. Yeah.
yeah. So if I don't do that, I'm definitely gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like the 21st is that reunion. So whatever, man. Like I don't know. I want to go, but like there's just so much turmoil in my place of establishment, my work. I gotta work through that. Yeah. The demand of man is daunting.
Well, remind me after we record, and I'll talk to you a little bit about the cons and stuff like that, because I got some information to give you on some of that I think you'd find interesting.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, we didn't really get to the topic we wanted to. We'll save that for another night. I mean, I think we could probably wrap this show up.
How long are we going right now?
We're on for about an hour, a little over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes or so. So.
Wait, okay. Are you trying to roll out then? All right. Don't.
Well, I mean, we can talk more, but I figured we'll save it for another show. I mean, we talked a lot about the He-Man and just kind of hung out about the shit. I think it was a good show.
Yeah, I want to have the live piece go. Did anybody hit you up? Did you see?
Honestly,
anything?
I haven't been monitoring it. It's because we had those issues, and I had to actually I
figured as much.
redid it, so nobody has the link.
Well, maybe nobody has a link. Okay, I was gonna say maybe if somebody left a question and they're still watching right now after an hour and 15 minutes, we could probably address it before we wrapped up. But
Well, let me see.
if you
Let me see
didn't
if
give
I
him the link, then
No, I can. Here, I can pull it up on the. Let me pull it up on here real quick. See if. Yeah, no, there's nobody in live chat right now. So.
okay, edit that part out.
Well, like I said, we actually had a couple people in chat before, but
Yeah.
yeah, but like I said, I didn't resend the link when we had to redo it, so it's no big deal. Like I said, this is our first episode doing it live on YouTube. You can find us. You can find us on Facebook. Make sure you go like our page, Masters of the Retroverse. Just check it out. Me and David are always posting goofy stuff on there. And then also from there, you'll also be able to get the link for whenever we do a live broadcast. Or you can subscribe to the YouTube channel here and turn your notifications on, and it'll tell you whenever we're getting ready to go live. So, yeah, that's about it. So, are you still with me? Did you freeze up? Did you freeze again? Are you there? Hello? Hello? Okay. Well, once he comes back, we will work on ending the show. Trying to get some iTunes reviews out there too. If you're listening on iTunes, please go give us a review. Good, bad, otherwise, whatever. We're fine with constructive criticism. I know, like I said, I started this show. Actually, it's been probably almost a year and a half. Yeah, I can hear you now. I started the show about a year and a half ago, just kind of as a solo thing, and have guests here and there and stuff. And I'm trying to kind of transition it into something that everybody can enjoy. We'll still have guests on. My son will still come on and hang out with me from here and there. I've got a couple guests that I want to get on with us. My buddy Brian with ZPOC Nation. He's bringing his podcast back in October. It's an awesome podcast. He's wanting to come on, or I invited him on. He's actually was on one of the early episodes, I think, like, I don't know, episode 2 or 3. So go back and check that out if you're on iTunes. And that's about it, man. Do you got anything you want to plug? We talked about the Toy Man show coming up in July 9th. Make sure if you're in St. Louis area, go check that out. If you want more information on that, you can't find the Facebook page, whatever, hit us up on Facebook or send us an email. Anything you got? Are you there? Yes, I'm David. Yeah, no, everything's fine. I don't have anything else to plug. I don't know where he's at. I guess there he is. He's back. He's there?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh wow. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Me?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
Like right at the end, man. Right when we're about to wrap it up. It's like, nope.
No, I was just talking about the Toy Man show, and I was, gave the plugs and all that stuff. Was there anything you wanted to plug?
So yeah, well, we already hit it up pretty good. That Raleigh SuperCon coming up in July. Definitely shout out to Chromag Toys. They held it down from me and probably every single one of their customers. Just a little thing on that real quick. They did have that junk lot sale. It went amazing for them. They did lots of business. It was freaking awesome watching them do that. And coming in at the last minute from my whole impression with them. If you are if you're a customer that sticks true to these guys, they look out for you. So if you're looking for that special toy or action figure or whatever, they'll help you out. No crap, 30-year-old Spydor in the box, held it. One owner brought it in, held it, sold it to him, got him out there. He was happy as hell. It was a good day. It was probably one of the most awesome things I've seen to have. You know what? We just need to keep on having the camaraderie and just keep on building upon that with us. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Well, I mean, you know, that's important. You know, as
Yeah.
a collector and as a vendor, vendors need to stand behind their products. You know,
Yep.
because the stuff that we're dealing with is sometimes 30 years old, 30, 40 years old sometimes, and yeah, I mean, if somebody's not happy with it, then you know that's the way it is. What did I buy? I bought one of the guys that I buy all my Nintendos from. I bought an NES from him, and when I got it home, you know, he told me it worked. Obviously, there's no way to test it at the toy show, and I got it home, and the pins were bad in it. You know, and
Oh yeah.
the next toy show I saw him, I said, yeah, I was like, yeah, man, you know, I got it home, and the you know the 72 pin connector was bad, which is typical, not a big deal. I got on Amazon, bought a new one, put it in, works great. But he felt bad, you know. He's like, well, man, let me make it up to you, you know. And he goes, you know, I got these bins of NES games here, just pick one, take it, you know. I'm like, all right, cool, you know. Same thing with the Acclaim infrared remote controller that I got for my NES. You know, the receiver on it doesn't work, and you know he's like, you know, he kind of felt bad, and he's like, well, you know, I'll give you your money back. I'm like, no, it's fine. I was like, I want to keep it. I can get another receiver for it. I mainly wanted it because it was complete in the box with the plastic and the paperwork and everything in it. You know, I was like, that alone is worth it to me. It's just part of my collection anyway. I'm not going to really use it.
Yeah.
So, but you know, having vendors like that actually stand behind what they sell is super important. You know, you get guys that are out there and they'll sell you crap just to get rid of it and make a buck. That's not cool.
Yeah. That is not cool.
Not cool at all.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
It's amazing.
All right.
Right.
Well, yeah, if that's all you got, man, let's wrap it up, and we'll see you guys in a couple weeks, and hopefully we'll have some new toys to show, maybe something to unbox, and
Yeah, I got a couple coming in.
nice. You won't be able to wait 2 weeks though to open them.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
And yeah, so all right, well, let's wrap it up. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks. See ya.
All right.